Alright, guys, welcome back to question 4. Now let's see question 4. It reads as follows. 4.1 said use a calculator to find the values of the following correct to 2 decimal places. Alright, so now 4.1.1 it says here 4 sine 65. So what do? We just go into our calculator, we put in sine 65 on our calculator. Please make sure that your scientific calculator has got a sign on top of D, which is in degrees. If it's not like that, you're going to get a different answer from this one. So if we punch this into our calculator, let me see, what are we getting? We are getting a 3.63 corrected to 2 decimal places. Right, I am Gaston Mapala. Welcome to Maths with Gaston. Today we are looking at grade 10 November 2023 paper 2. We are here at question 4. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. We also do mathematics from grade 10 up until grade 12, especially when it comes to examples, lessons and past papers. All right, so now let's look at 4.1.2. It says here cos squared 32 minus 10 close bracket all over tan 22. So now we're doing this using a calculator. So the best thing to do here is to simplify this. That is in the bracket first is going to give us cos squared 32 minus 10 is going to give us 22 degrees all close all over tan 22. All right, so now we can go directly into our calculator and punch this in. What we will do, this is how you are going to put it in, guys. You're going to put it in like that. It's going to be cos 22 all squared. Right, you're going to put it like that, all squared all over tan 22. Okay, now we go into our calculator, we put this in our calculator all together. At the top part it is going to give us 0.85, and then at the bottom here is going to give us 0.40. all right, and then our final answer will be 2.13. right, or you can just put directly like this and come to this answer here. Right, so that's how you put it in. You just go directly into your calculator and then you punch it in like that. All right, moving right along. 4.2, it says calculate the theta where theta is between it's greater than 0 but less or equal to 90. Okay, so now here we are solving for theta. So let's come here and do it right here. 4.2, it says 3 sine in brackets 0 theta over 2 minus 20 degrees. There you go. Close bracket is equal to 0.85. Okay, so now you are looking at this sine. Everything that is in the bracket here is going to be affected by sine. So now what do? You are looking for sine to be along this side. We have to divide by 3. Don't be confused and then you take minus 20 to that side. No, guys, the sine, everything that is affected by the sine, it's here. So this thing is affected by the sine. It's like having, for an example, if I were to put it up here, it's like having 3x and then it's equals to 0.85. If I were to ask you to solve for x here, what would you do? You will divide by 3 both sides. Okay, so similarly here we're going to divide by 3 both sides, therefore close, therefore 3 and 3 would cancel out. So we're going to be left with sine theta over 2 minus 20 all is equals to this one here. What much is it going to give us? If you put this in your calculator, is going to give us 0.28. then it is just 3 all the way. Right, so now what are you looking for? Now you are looking for the theta over 2 minus 20 to stay along this side. So what do? We take sine to that side, which is going to be second function. So what do? We're going to have 2 over 2 minus 2 0 degrees is equal to sine second function 0,2833. all right, so now we're gonna put this into our calculator and find out how much is it giving us. Okay, so it's gonna be theta over 2 minus 20. We put this in our calculator. Shift, in your calculator you must say shift, shift, and then you say sine. When you say sine, then you're gonna put this number in, then it should come to what I'm getting here. I'm getting 116.459. all right, so that's what I'm getting now. So what can you do here? Also, you can take the 20 to that side. Remember, now you're solving for theta, guys. Don't forget, you can take 20 to that side. So you're gonna have 2 over 2, it's equal to 16.459 plus 20. all right, plus 20. This will give us 36. So you're gonna have theta over 2, it's equals to 36.459. all right, so therefore, in order for us to be left with theta alone, we multiply by 2 both sides. 2 and 2 would cancel out. Therefore, our theta value will therefore be, what I'm getting here, it's 72.92. all right, so guys, these are some of the questions that you will get that are like this, but just think of them in this simple way that, okay, no, if I'm looking for sine here alone, what do I do? all right, so the same way you would do if you were to solve for x, basically. Don't be confused by this sine this, sine that. Just take it easy and then follow the basics. all right, so now let's come here. Now it said here specifically, without the use of the calculator, determine the value of this. all right, so now in this case, guys, you need to be very, very careful. They want you to simplify without the use of the calculator. I know what you're thinking. Can I use a calculator? Yes, you can, but however, it's better to these are special angles, 45, 90, and then 30. These are special angles, so please just stick to your basics. So if you go to your calculator and they say cos 45, it's going to give you square root of 2 over 2, which is the same as 1 over square root of 2. So if you have this in mind, then you shouldn't have any problems. Okay, so let's come here and simplify this. Cos 45 is going to be 1 over square root of 2 all over 1 over square root of 2, which is sine 45 also is 1 over square root of 2. So now if you come here, it's going to say plus, all right, plus 5. This one here is cosec. Cosec, in terms of the reciprocals of the reciprocal ratio, I always say this to my learners. I always say sine goes with cosec, okay, and then cos goes with sec, and then tan goes with cos. all right, so the only thing you need to remember, S goes with C, C goes with S. You just have to know that this one is for sine, it goes with cosec. This one is for cos, it goes with sec. all right, so now here is going to just be 1 over sine 90, and then times by 3, which is going to be tan 30, tan squared 30. So what is going to be tan 30 here? I think we're going to simplify going down. all right, if we to simplify this, 1 over square root of 2, 1 over square root of 2 gives us 1 plus 5, and then plus 5, 1 over 90 is going to give us 1 over 1. Sine 90 is the same as 1. okay, and then once you're here, you can continue by saying You can continue by saying tan 30 is going to be multiplied by 3, which is 1 over square root of 3, but you must square this. Be careful of the square, guys. You must square this. Be careful of the square. Tan 30 is 1 over 3, but you must square this. I know your calculator is probably giving you square root of 3 over 3. Just know that is also equal to 1 over square root of 3. That's all you need to know. Right, so coming right here, 1 plus 5 times 1 is going to give us 5. And then here, what you're going to have, this is going to be equal to multiply by 3. 1 squared is going to be 1, and then a 3 square root of 3 squared is going to be 3, which is going to be cancelled out. Then you are left with 1. So it's going to be basically, it's going to be 5 times 1, which is equals to 5. So 1 plus 5, this was times 1, which is giving us 6. Right, and that's how you deal with questions like this one, guys. Let me see you on the next one, where we'll be doing question 5. If you were to click on the list of this video, then you will be able to see all the questions from question 1 up until question 9 of this paper. I am Gaston Mapala. Let me see you in question 5.